Hey guys, Lieutenant Q is here today. I am here with LEGO Star Wars Mini MOC number 53 on the planet of Behpour. Now, first off, if you guys do like what you see, be sure to check out my other videos. I have a lot of mini MOCs, MOCs, and especially what I personally like a lot is my Serenno mini MOC series, which is currently in its third season, which obviously is mini MOCs. But besides that, be sure to subscribe and like the video to help me out if you like what you see. So without further ado, let's get into that overhead shot. Alright, so Behpour, the planet, was actually in the Clone Wars movie, I believe, for a little bit. Was known for having rocky terrain for the most part, but also had some acid streams that came up from the core, and that's why I have an acid stream going right through here and breaking off around this rock structure here. And basically, at the time, like at the beginning of the Clone Wars, at the time that I chose to build this mini MOC, is when it was the CIS, more specifically the Techno Union, had control over this planet and had a lot of this planet had a lot of resources that the CIS and the Techno Union really wanted, and the Republic knew that, so they sent in battalions upon battalions of clones, including Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, who are not in this mini MOC, but they did send those two Jedi generals to this planet to take out the facilities, the industrializations, all of that stuff, the extraction facilities like in this mini MOC. So yeah, let's get right into the terrain to start out. Okay, so as you can see, this is the acid river, and what I did with this acid river is a technique with the rocks that I have done one time before, which is using the dark bluish gray slopes and doing a snot technique that makes it go along each side of the river, as you can see right here, and just attach it to a 1x1 brick with stud on the side. Both of them are right down here. But besides that, the acid river I have using trans yellow and trans neon yellow studs, and also some clear studs, and I really like how that turned out. So right over here we actually have some little crates here that have that acid in it contained for the droids. And over here is a clone that is running in here, quite well set up. He has a weapon, backpack, and this right here on the backpack is actually a canteen for water. So, over here, where I started the video, we have, sorry for the bad lighting there, guys. We have a clone captain who has some attachments on his helmet, a weapon, a pauldron, a white pauldron, and then over here is another clone trooper. These are all the Phase 1 clone troopers from Episode 2. This clone trooper has the same setup as the other one that I just showed you a little bit ago, and he also has a detonator that he is throwing up to a crab droid, which is coming from the top of this rock structure and on top of the extraction facility to ambush the clones. So in the terrain, you guys can see that the base color is dark bluish gray. But besides that, and what I mean by base color is the color on the very bottom. Now, the colors layered in the terrain are olive green, sand green, and medium dark flesh. So I hope you guys enjoy this terrain. Right here we actually have a medium dark flesh patch, and then a sand green patch going right through it that I really like. And the only vegetation that I used is just a couple patches of these plant stems, or curly stems, And then over here we have some of these casings. What I have put into logic here in this mini MOC is the CIS and Techno Union, which are allies, decided to extract an ore or a metal from the acid and basically cool that down and use that as a casing for mortar and tank shells, which are sitting right here. They're just they're simple shells. They just have some navy blue cylinders and black cones. And right here is actually the entrance to a cave system that they have manually dug out. And this is actually a light to scan for life forms, which it has already scanned. And when I show you guys the interior of this extraction facility, there was actually an alarm going off because this light thing noticed that the clones were in pursuit. So now let's get into the interior of the extraction facility. Alright, so now we have arrived at the entrance of the extraction facility. You can see there is some greebling here and there with just some simple parts just to add some detail. And just some nice different bricks, mainly using light bluish gray bricks and slopes in the entrance. And as we get in here, this is a very simple, there's not much in here besides just tiles. Since I wanted to make this basically a hallway which leads into a bigger area which is over here of the extraction facility. Basically all we have in here is a super battle droid looking around to see if clones are coming, which as you can see there is. And as we get back over here, this wall of interior I thought turned out very, very cool. Like I said a little bit earlier, that is the alarm that is going off because of that light near that tunnel that was dug that has the entrance over on the other side of the rock structure. And as you get a nice look here, there is a battle droid that has another shell, a tank or mortar shell, to be placed outside, which he will probably get destroyed if he does so. And he actually has a backpack because he is specifically a droid for crafting and building those shells. So he has a special setup on his back so he can have the specific tools that he would need. And as you look up here, we have a lot of greebling, and I actually did a really cool design, I like to think, of these weird, I don't know what to call these pieces, but I decided to throw those on there, and I really like how it looks. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I also added a couple colors. I added some dark blue because that is the color, the main color for the Confederacy, the CIS. And I also added some sand blue, which is just a color I really like. Just some cheese slopes here and there. And yeah, that's basically about it for this interior. I hope you guys enjoyed the mini MOC. Now I will get to letting you go. Alright guys, that's about it for LEGO Star Wars mini MOC number 53 on the planet of Behpour. Now be sure to check out my Instagram for daily behind the scenes updates on all of my builds. Be sure to check out my other videos like mini MOCs, MOCs, Serenno mini MOC series for other builds that really lately have, in my opinion, have been really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and others. And also be sure to leave a like on the video to help me out and subscribe for some more awesome LEGO Star Wars content. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time.